Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MARA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. At this point in time, I mean, this thing has essentially been a pump and dump. But to be fair to the bulls and to be fair to, more so those that care about the big picture of things, yeah, technically speaking, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And from, the big picture perspective, that's what it's all about. You want to see higher bases being built over time. But it's definitely on thin ice of, whether or not this is a pump and dump. If you were to say, Clay, look, this has definitely been a pump and dump, I don't think I would disagree with you. I don't want to argue. But I do understand and, want to be fair to the bulls that, again, yeah, technically speaking, the price could still technically put in a higher base. So what is that higher base? That's kind of, or let's call it our thin ice point, because to me, any sort of, closes below this area down here at right around $3, $3.30. But price didn't quite hit it today, but I think we can all agree that, whenever the price got right here within the general vicinity of this area, that is essentially where it's held. And the reason I'm still giving the bulls a little bit of the benefit of the doubt is, let's say that the price actually does come down here a little bit more, flirts around with this area, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, again, if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, technically speaking, you'd have a base of lows right there. This previous base of lows would be down there. If these are stair steps, then hey, now you have stair steps very clearly going in the upward direction. There is a whole lot of perspective, though, that goes into this, meaning if you are a day trader and you bought right there or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes of buying, then yeah, for you, the chart looks absolutely terrible right now. So there is perspective, and the perspective of these overall stair steps is definitely geared towards those that have more so a longer time horizon compared to that of a day trader that's looking to, like as I said, sell within several minutes or just a couple hours after buying. So yeah, but as far as if the price does not hold above there, so again, if the price comes down to this quote-unquote thin ice point and then breaks through and separates to the downside, I mean, at that point in time, that would literally be putting the price right back to this range where it all started before the breakout. And not to insult your intelligence, but prices going back to where they were isn't exactly a sign of true strength, right? You want to see price movements with true power. They're going to progress forward, not go back to where they were. So definitely $3, $3.30, right around that range, in my opinion. Key level of support, because yeah, at the time, if the price breaks below $3.30 and continues to separate to the downside, I would totally be on the pump and dump bandwagon at that point in time. But still a little bit of wiggle room. We'll see if the bulls can build a higher stair step or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.